Good morning, grade 4. How are you? I wish you are okay and everything is going well. This is the Mrs. Dina from Al Hussein International School, your English Social Studies teacher. How are you doing? I wish you are okay and everything is going well. Today we are going to start a session which is somehow interesting for you. Just bring a pen and paper and let's start. Firstly, don't forget to wash your hands, wipe your nose, and bring water to drink while you are in the session. Let's begin. By the end of this session, firstly, we are going to complete expressions of culture, part 2, from cultures around the world. By the end of this session, all of you will be able to define what's storytelling, what's a mural, and what's a folk songs. So now we are ready to define what's storytelling, what's a mural, and folk songs. Musicians and sound, some dance and architecture. Okay, now we are going to speak about what's a storytelling. A storytelling, to tell, if you imagine what's a storytelling. A storytelling, it's to express culture, artists, musicians, dancers, builders, and people in stories. What does this mean? Zina, please explain. I will explain to you that to tell a story, like for example, when your mom used to tell you a story while you are in bedtime. Sorry. Your mom, she used to tell you a story about, for example, Cinderella, about, for example, Aladdin, about any of those people. This is storytelling. People at this time used to speak about their culture in stories. Like, for example, if you know Gohan, so this is Arabic stories in our Egyptian culture. So this is to tell a story. Stories, it's to express culture, artists, musicians, dancers, builders in stories. I think this is now clear. What is storytelling? Let me ask, who can answer? Who can answer? Let me ask Leila. Leila, tell me, what's a storytelling?
It is express culture, actress,
أيوة.
music,
musicians,
dancers, builders in stories.
Okay, so this is, thank you, Leila, thank you. It's very nice from you. So now we agree that this is storytelling. Let's move to another part, which is what's a mural? All of us like to paint, like to draw, like to color. So a mural is to paint on a wall. So let's agree together. What's a mural? Look at the picture up. You will see that it's a sort of coloring. This is part of a wall. It's a sort of coloring. It's to color on a wall. Clear? Okay. Now, like Monsieur Diego Rivera. Diego Rivera, he was one of the painters who expressed his Mexican culture with murals. What does this mean? We agreed together that painting, telling a story, something like that, it's a feature of culture. It's a face of culture. So when we speak about a mural, we can say that a mural is to paint on a wall like Mr. Diego Rivera. Mr. Diego Rivera, who expressed the Mexican culture with the murals. Let's move. Before moving, can I ask what's a mural? Who can tell me? Omar Khalid. Omar Khalid, I unmuted you. Omar, do you hear me? I cannot hear you. It's unmuted now. Omar, Habibi, hello. Yes, Omar, you hear me now? I cannot hear you. Let's move to Leila again. Leila, can you tell me what's a mural?
A large painting.
Large painting what?
Large painting on a wall.
A large painting on a wall. Thank you, honey. Thank you very much for concentration. Let's move after a mural and after painting. Let's move to this part, musicians and sound. All of us like music. All of us like to dance, hip hops, Zumba, and something like that. People in Africa used to use drums to express about their culture. In Africa, Africa is known by its African dance. They call the drums in Africa talking drums. Of course, a drum cannot talk, but in Africa, they use the drums as a part of culture. They use it to express their culture, part of the African culture, especially Nigeria. They pay attention or they admire drums. So those drums, they call it talking drums. Drums in Nigeria can either be low or high. They use boom, 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 boom like this. Down, low, or boom, 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 high. This is a picture for people from Nigeria, if you see, and also a drums here. Down, it's a modern, it's a modern picture for a drum. This is the second one. So we agreed that music is apart from culture. Music express the country's culture. It's known by talking drums. Talking drums. Okay, let me move to not Leila, of course, because she answered a lot. I can ask Omar again. Omar, hello. You listen to me now. I can hear
Yes.
you. Omar,
Yeah.
tell me, Omar, what people call drum?
What? Wait, what did you say this?
People in Nigeria, they call drum what? Hmm.
They call drums.
Yes, talking drum. They call it what?
Talking drums.
Talking drum. Okay, ya Omar, thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay, now let's move to folk song. To express culture of people through songs. What does folk songs mean? You know, in Egypt, we have Hakim, Ahmed Adawiya. Those people are folk singers. Those people, they express our Egyptian culture in songs, in a form of songs. The same name, folk song, um, is known in Eastern Europe. They use the accordion and some instruments to express about their culture. Also here, if you look, you can see that like the Eastern Europe, they use accordions and other instruments to play folk songs. So now it's clear. We have spoken today about so many terminology. Who can tell me what's the folk song? Who can? Shall I pick? Okay, Yasin. Yasin Malik. Tell me Yasso. Yasin.
Now.
Yasin. Hello, Yasin.
Hello.
Yes, tell me, what's a folk song, honey?
What?
A folk song. Hello, Leila, can you tell me? Leila,
Me, miss?
can you tell me?
Okay.
It's what?
They use accretion and other instruments to
No.
play folk.
Folk song to express cultures through songs. To express culture through song. What's a folk song?
To express culture of people through songs.
I love you very much. Okay. Let's move here to dance. All of us love to dance. All of us. Who don't like to dance? All of us. Zumba, hip hop, something like that. All of this are a form of culture. African people, especially Africans, they love to express their culture either through music or through dance. Those people try to have definite clothes, definite movement. This culture is expressed through dance. Is known by Yabara. Yabara is in West Africa. Those people, they use the rattles. You know the rattles? Rattles is the same like the one in the picture. It's something you catch in a hand and you start moving like that. This called rattles. At the end of the dancing, they used to throw the rattles in the air. So Yabara in West Africa is a feature or a face or a picture of tradition of expressing culture through clothes, music, movement, and through dance. After they finish, they throw rattles while in the air. Clear? Clear? Any question before moving? Okay. Architecture, it's art of designing buildings. A person who is working in designing buildings, in making these things, he is well known by being an architect. So, the city of Tikal in Guatemala. Look at the pyramid here, it's an art. This pyramid in Maya, so also it's an art of designing building. Tikal in Guatemala is a picture for art designing the building. I design building in a form. This is known by this is found in Tikal in Guatemala, and also in the pyramid in Maya. In pyramid in Maya. Who can tell me where we can find the art of designing building? Who can tell me? Where is the place? Who can tell me? Let me see. Okay, Leila again. Tell me, Leila.
People in Guatemala, pyramid in Maya.
In Maya, I love you. This heart is for you. Thank you. Thank you for participation. Thank you very much. Okay. Any question before we move? Any questions here? Okay, let's move. Now, after we have finished all this definition, what I want to you before telling you about the homework, thank you a lot for submitting your homework. Thank you, thank you. It's very gentle from you to do your homework before the session. I love you. This heart is for all of you. Thank you a lot. Before ending, I'd like to tell you to define storytelling, folk songs. What I want you to do is to try, it's an optional, not a must. Try to write a story about our Egyptian culture and send it to me. This will be very nice. Or try to imagine if you want to tell a story about your Egyptian culture, what you are going to write. Also for folk songs, just to define what's a folk song. And don't forget that all of these things, they are a picture for culture, a face of expressing culture. Clear? Clear, all of you? Any question? Okay. Before we go, I would like to thank all of you very much, very, very much for participation and for attendance. But please, let's watch the video for Corona antivirus. God keeps us safe from this hilarious disease. Hope all of us are doing well. Thank you, dear, very much for your attendance. Hope you are doing well. God keeps you safe for your country, for your family, for your beloved school. See you soon, inshallah. Thank you very much. I love you, and bye bye.